Okay, hi everybody. My name is Paul. I am an almost 20-year veteran of living and working abroad, away from home for such a long time. And this video today is all about a little introduction to my channel. I want to let you know exactly what it is I offer to you on YouTube. Now, I left my home all those years ago to try and start a new life, to try and give myself a better opportunity to make a success of myself. Okay. So it was scary. Don't get me wrong. It was the most scariest thing, I think, was the unknown. Okay. I was the first person in my family to actually make a move away from my hometown, and not even my hometown, my home country, right? Scotland. I chose to travel because I was sick and tired of accepting what was given. And pretty much what was given was nothing. Okay, so in my country at the time, there was no opportunities. The jobs that I wanted were all being secured by older people with families that were seen as a safer option. Okay, a younger me was seen as a gamble, someone who's ambitious and who probably is going to leave in about 3 or 4 years' time. And it just really frustrated me. Okay, I was lost. I didn't have any support at the time. My family didn't really understand where I was coming from. They've never experienced that before. They've never traveled long term before. And as far as they were concerned, it was something like a phase that I was going through. You're going to go for a year. You'll be back in 3 months. You'll be back in 6 months. You'll be calling home for some money. And for me, that was nothing but motivation. I used that as a fuel to fire me up. Okay. Now, these initial steps that I took on my journey to get out of the UK way back then, they provided me with a path, okay, a path that I took all those years ago that led me to my destination, which is right now. Now, all those little steps that you take, trust me, they can turn into a huge leap, okay? It's just initially trying to start that journey is the most difficult thing. So that's a little bit of background about my story. Now, what's the purpose, Paul, of this channel? Well, this channel is here to share my personal journey with you. The most important people to me now are the viewers, okay? This channel was created to give something back. Now, when I say give something back, it doesn't mean I've made it in life and I'm completely and utterly successful. I'm a husband and I'm a father of two beautiful, healthy girls. For me, that is successful enough, okay? I am a professor here in South Korea. Now, I love my job, okay? I get paid pretty well. I get good vacation. I only work 4 days a week. But they are not the most important things to me. The most important things to me about my job are my students, okay? So I really, really, really love trying to help them. And when I say help them, I mean with their English ability, okay? So my job is to teach them English. But my goal for my students is not just to get them passing their exams and get their degree at the end of the semester. My goal is to get them ready with the tools necessary to go on an airplane to an English-speaking country, to step off that airplane and have the confidence to open their mouths and talk in English. It's the same view with you as the viewer. It is my goal to inspire you if I can, to give you the courage, the motivation, to give you the belief in yourself by using my experience and what I've been through, both the good and the bad. And trust me, there are a lot of bad in your journey. Now, hopefully by me sharing some of my stories or all of my stories, it will make your journey a little easier. So instead of my students having the courage to go and speak English, I want to give you the courage to go and travel and start your new life if that's what you're after. So I've been there, okay? I've walked the path. I've walked in those shoes. I've seen it with my own eyes. What does that mean? Well, that means on this channel, you will get honest opinions from me. I'm not going to sit here and talk about things that I haven't done. I'm not going to talk about things that I have quickly researched on the internet. I am sharing my real life experiences here. Okay, so I'm not going to hold nothing back. There's no bells and whistles. There's no thrills about this channel. It is myself, it is the camera, and it is talking to you. My goal is to try and build a community of trust and a community of courage. Okay, so I want you to also share your stories and get your inspiration and move on in your lives if that's what you're after. Now, I've been reading all the comments that you've been sharing so far, and obviously there's a lot of comments there about people that have been working and living abroad. Fantastic. Welcome to the channel. Thank you all so much for your support. But also there's many of you that want to take that journey, so that's awesome too. Okay, so I think this is a great place for us to share our stories. Now, moving on to encouragement and insights for anyone feeling lost. All those years ago, of course, I was feeling lost in my journey. Without support, it's a very lonely time. Okay, now I'm going to make some videos soon about my upbringing as the black sheep of the family. Okay, so that could be quite interesting. That gave me the skills, as you all know in my first video, to deal with loneliness, okay, to deal with being on your own. And those skills are going to help you throughout your life, especially if you travel and put yourself into uncomfortable situations. Now, this channel will hopefully provide you with a place where you don't feel lost, where you do have that support, where you do have that company. All those years ago, I didn't have it, all right? So I want you to know I'm not going anywhere. This channel will be hopefully blossoming in 2025. That's my goal. Now, if I can give you some sort of reassurance and connection to me and to this channel, it is basically that if I can do it, so can you. Now, I know you've probably heard that about 1,000 times, but really, that is the truth. If all those little small steps that you take can lead to an initial leap that gets you on that airplane, that gets you on another country, then for me, that is what it's all about. Okay, that is the real success. Now, finally, if I had to close this video right here, if anything that I'm saying resonates with you, if any of the information that I'm giving you connects with you in some sort of way, please stick around and let's figure this out together on this channel. I would genuinely love you to join me on this journey. I would love your continued support. And thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day, everybody, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.